Good morning, welcome to another session of Martin's detailing blog. Today we're going to give the A3 a little bit of TLC. I've got two new products, or new products to me. These are Labocosmetica and it's Veneer, which is a glaze sealant, and then we're going to, once we've done that, we're going to go over it with Cupido, which is a Nano composite sealer. Now I've seen some videos of this. It looks like a really good product. A couple of people I know have used it and they are absolutely over the moon with it. They reckon it's a real smashing product, or a pair of products if you like. So we're going to go over the Audi with this today and see if we can make it really pop. Now before we do that, we're going to give it a decon wash. It's just a chemical decon wash. I'm not going to go over it with a clay bar or a machine polisher. I'm just going to go, well, I will use a machine polisher for the veneer, but I'm not going to machine polish it, if you like. Does that make sense? I'm not sure it does. Anyway, let's go back to washing the car. So we're going to give it a decon, and rather than waste or spend lots of the video on the decon wash, I'm just going to film one panel. So I'll go through my process of giving the car a chemical decon, but only on one panel, and I'll do the rest of the car off camera, otherwise it'll take too long to film it all, and you'll be sitting there and you'll be watching me do a decon wash for half the video. So we don't want to do that, so I'll do that bit a little bit quickly, and then we'll get that done, and then we'll go over with these products and see how they work. Now when I do a decon wash, I'm not telling you this is the way to do it. This is what I do. This is my process. You decon your car whichever way you want to do it. I'm just showing you today what I'm doing on my car, and that's my process. You do whatever works for you. So let's stop talking, Martin. Let's go out and get the car, get it nice and clean, and then we'll get this product on. And the whole point of the video is a Labocosmetica product. So let's get stuck into that. So let's go. Okay, so excuse me, I've already been over and washed the wheels, and if you want to see how I do wheels, then check one of my wheel videos out, although I guess I need to do another one again soon. But anyway, so I've done the wheels. I'm now going to go over with Garage Therapy Zero Decon shampoo in a multi-sprayer. I'm going to spray the whole car, but I'm only showing you the wing, and this is 30 millilitres to 900 millilitres of water. So I'm going to go around the whole car with that now, and once that's dwelt for a little while, won't leave it too long because the sun's out and I don't want this to dry. So once it's dwelt for a little while, I'll go over it with some snow foam. Okay, so that's been on for a while now. So I'm going over this with Garage Therapy Snow Foam, and I've put what have I put? 30 millilitres into 500 millilitres of water. And again, I'll go around the whole car like that. So that's been on there a good 5 minutes now. So normally with a decon I would use decon shampoo in my foamer, in my snow foam lamp, so I snow foam it with decon shampoo, but this really wasn't that dirty, it didn't need it, so I used ordinary snow foam. I'm going to go over now and rinse it off. Garage Therapy Decon shampoo. And again, we're going to go over that, over the whole car including the roof, and then I'm going to rinse it off. Once I've rinsed it off, I'll come back to you. Okay, so that's the car rinsed off. So I'm now going to go over with some Garage Therapy Zero tar and glue. Now I know there's hardly any tar on the car at all, because I always keep an eye on that as I clean it, but I'm going over it with it anyway. I'll do a couple of panels and I'll rinse it off, and I'll go around do a couple of panels at a time. Right, so that was a cock up, wasn't it? Some prat forgot to turn the camera on. What you just missed was me applying garage therapy iron oxide to the car. Okay guys, so next stage, the car's nice and dry now. So we're going to use some Michelin King Pure, which is a pre-wax cleaner. Right, I'll just let that flash off and I'll buff it off. Okay, that's it's been on there a couple of minutes. And like all Michelin King products, when it comes off easy. Easy on, easy off. And this is just a cleanser. It's not the finished product by any means. And just look at the way that's coming up. That's just unbelievable. It's beautiful. This Pure, I reckon, was it last year? Was the first year I tried it, or the year before? I don't know. It's only a year or two since I've had this product, and for me, it was the discovery of the year. This is a brilliant product. I love it. And if I thought that was slick before, that is so slick now. Right. I'm just going to do that around the rest of the car, all the other panels, and then we'll catch up again. Put your feet up, put the kettle on, I'll see you in a minute. Okay, so I've gone over the whole car now with Pure and buffed it off, and it looks absolutely beautiful. You could almost say it's a finished product, but it's only a cleanser. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go over the whole car with Garage Therapy Zero Panel Wipe. So give that a few squirts and just go over it all now. And that's what I'm going to do over the whole car. So there we go guys, that's the end of the decon. So I've put a pre-wash on, a snow foam, decon shampoo. I then went over it with tar and glue remover, fallout remover, gave it a really thorough rinse, went over it then with, I dried it and went over it with Pure, and now I've just gone over it with a panel wipe. So now we're ready, finally, to start putting some protection on the car. So I'm going to go and have some lunch first, and then we'll crack on, shall we? Okay, so I'm going to put this product on with an orbital polisher. Give it a little spray with some quick detailer. Give it a really good shake. I've been shaking it for a couple of minutes. Now, this doesn't need to, you're not polishing the car, so what I've done is a really soft finishing pad, and just going to go over it. Because I do small sections at a time, because apparently if you let it do too much and it dries, then it's going to be a bit difficult getting it off. So I'm just going to do the bonnet in probably 3 or 4 goes. And the other thing they recommend is you just put it on speed 2 or possibly 3. So let's get a cloth and buff that off. Now this will get rid of some light washing swirls, any scratches or anything like that. Then not a chance, you've got to machine polish it. But for light swirls, for washing swirls, I can already see that's a lot better. Feels nice, it's easy to come off. So we do one more hit with this, and then I'll go around and do the rest of the car. It looks lovely, really does look lovely. It's a shame you can't really see it on camera. I mean, probably the car probably looked clean before I even started it, because with the colour it doesn't show up the dirt that much. Right, so I'm just going to go around the rest of the car now, doing exactly that. I'll do sort of 2 or 3 foot squares all the way around the car, and we'll catch up when I've finished. Okay, so I've got 2 cloths and a pad. So this is my applicator, and I'll spray it on, put a couple of sprays on there, spray it on there, wipe it over just as though you were doing a ceramic coating, then go over and give it, just level it just very lightly, just make sure it's all level, and then go over and buff it. So there's my 3 products, or 3 tools. So I've got, first thing it says is to give the pad a spray with quick detailer, their quick detailer, and then we've got this Cupido, or however you want to pronounce it. So I'm going to give that spray it out. I'm just going to go over nice and gently. You don't want to do too big an area, so I'm suggesting if you've got to move, the area's too big. But that's just my suggestion, what do I know? It's a very warm day. Now I'm doing it in the shade at the moment, but I will be going around in the sun, and I'm told that if it goes off too quick, it's not fun getting it off. So go over it lightly with this, make sure it's no high spots. And then buff it. Now, is this the right way to do it? I have no idea, but that's the way I'm doing it. It's not grabbing at all. I can see an ugly face in the reflection, so it seems to be working. That's beautiful. That is beautiful. If it wasn't for the ugly face looking back at me, that would be beautiful. Right, so what we'll do a couple of panels like that. That feels so nice. We'll do a couple of panels like that, and I'll whip round the rest of the car. I'm just going to do half the door. We'll level it off, just nice and lightly. Don't try and buff it off with this one. And then we buff it. This is such a nice finish. This is gorgeous. What a combination. I'm so pleased with this, and I've only done 2 panels. Level it. And as you buff it, you hear that ugly face looking at you again. That is stunning, absolutely stunning. There's no way the camera will pick up just how effective this product is. I mean, this car always looks nice when you clean it anyway, but this is another level. It really is. I'm delighted with that. Absolutely delighted. Right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to go around the rest of the car and then we'll have a look at it, shall we? So there we go. The end of a long day, but well worth it. Lovely products to use. Labocosmetica, really top quality. Really pleased with it. Looks absolutely stunning. So there we go. Hope that video is of use to you. Like I say, I'm not saying that that's the way to do a decon wash. That's my way to do it. You do whatever turns you on. So until next time, you guys take care. Bye bye.